My husband and I have paid off $300,000 of debt in 3 years. It was made up of a lot of stupid decisions. But if you're asking money-wise, it was made up of $70,000 of student loan debt when I decided to go back and get my MBA, and not one, but 2 mortgages when I thought I was going to be the next HGTV star. This may sound really campy, but it was something that I had to get over, which is creating a new mindset around money. I actually grew up in a household of a father who's an accountant, a mom who's an accountant, and a brother who's an accountant, and I was the only one who was not an accountant, and yet we never talked about money. And so I ended up having to learn a lot of stuff on my own, and to get started was just getting all the resources, finding out what was out there from the experts, and gathering that up to create my own mindset. When I started my debt-free journey, I didn't know anyone else who was doing something like this, and I didn't have anyone to talk to be honest. And it was hard. It was hard to go through this stuff and not feel like anyone understood what I was doing. So I actually took to Instagram and started posting about all of my different debt-free tips and things that I was doing. And what I was surprised about was that I had a lot of people reaching out to me in secret who I thought were successful on the surface. You know, the doctors, the lawyers who I thought were making a ton of money, but then on the back end were saying, how are you paying all of this debt off? I am drowning in debt. Can you help? And so I realized that just by sharing what I was doing, that I was helping other people and maybe inspiring them to start their own debt-free journey. So this year, after we paid off our house in April, which was so exciting, I was like, I still have all this energy and all this knowledge to give. What can I do? So I started my $1 million mission to help other people pay off debt. So I've asked people if they've listened to my podcast, watched my YouTube, or come see me speak at a conference or at a workshop to just report back to me if they paid off any debt and to let me know how it went. And I've had many people respond to that survey, which has been awesome. The crazy thing is that it's only from about 15 people that responded to it. So if you do the math of that, that's like, I can't do it in my head right now. It's like $20,000 on average that people have paid off, and 3 of them have said they paid off over $70,000 of debt after listening to my podcast or sitting down with me and having a conversation. I think the biggest thing that has saved me a lot of money, honestly, is learning how to effing cook. Just learning how to cook can save you so much money. And my husband and I have also learned how to eat a lot healthier, and a lot of people think that you can't eat organic and eat fresh food and also be in a budget, but that's what we're doing, and it's also done wonders for our health, that we've saved a lot of money on things like doctor's appointments and medications and stuff like that. So if you can learn how to cook, and usually when people say that they hate cooking, it's probably because they're a bad cook. So become a good cook and you'll save a lot of money. I had this conversation with someone recently who reached out to me to help her with her debt. She said she had $50,000 of debt in just credit cards. And she was saying that one of her challenges was that her kids thought that she was rich, that her 20-year-olds now were asking for money to help them pay for their weddings and their student loans, and she was like, I can't afford it. I don't know why they keep asking for money. Like, they think I'm rich. And I said, well, did you tell them that you're not rich? And she was silent for a while, and I said, how would they know that you don't have the money if you don't tell them? So I think one of the best things that parents can do, and I wish that I had that in my family, was that just being honest about what the financial situation is and including kids in those conversations. A lot of times I see parents trying to shield their kids from that, thinking that they don't want to stress them out, or maybe they're even just embarrassed to tell their kids, like, no, I can't afford to do that for you. But what you'll learn is that kids are really resilient, and they may not understand it now, but down the road, when they become adults, they'll get it.